Hey, what's going on? Old fashioned ice cream appliance boot camp, family and friends, Facebook family and friends. Mike Sneed coming to you. I say it all the time, but this time I'm for real too. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Uh, this is going to be a quick one. I'm going to be getting out because I want to go. I've been working today. Shout out to Lumpy's Ice Cream. I went out to Lumpy's this morning. If you all might have known, here in this area, and people that follow the ice cream store, unfortunately, Lumpy's, their Emery Thompson batch freezer went out a few months ago. It went down. The actual speed reducer went out, and they had to get a new machine. They got a new machine, but the old machine that they had, he wanted to keep it and restore it. So I went out today and help them restore it. We got it back up and running. Now he has two machines. He has two 24-quart ice cream machines, and so now that he has some redundancy, or if we used to say back home, he has a backup now. So now if something goes wrong with one of them, he can continue making ice cream. So I went out this morning and helped him restore that. Great time, enjoyed it, and came back today and I helped one younger lady. Shout out to Dr. Robertson Lee. I helped Doc actually set up her actual uh, YouTube channel and Facebook channel so she can stream simultaneously like I'm doing right now. I help her get that started so she can do that with uh, with her business. Also, the young lady, you might have heard me talk about a week or so back that came over while I was building out my ice cream parlor. She was building her actual ice cream cart. She stopped by, her and her mom stopped by this afternoon, and they shared some good news with me. Uh, she built the ice cream cart a week ago. She got finished with her ice cream cart. The same time I got finished with my kind of reface here, and she put her ice cream cart on the actual Facebook to get it rented out, and she's rented it out. She already has it rented out for either 3 or 4 events. So she already got those rented out. She also got the money, so she rented out for 250, and they have to pay $100 advance. So she got stuff already signed up for this spring and summer. People are renting it and paying her $100, and she came by today all ecstatic that she had got $300 or $400 already for people booking it out, and they're booking a month out. So and she's actually making money with it right now. People are paying their deposits. She's getting money in. She's looking forward to actually doing it, and it's actually funny. Remember, I always tell you all, it's a whole lot easier to get a contract than it is to get a job, or to go into business than it is to get a job. This is what happened. She went out there to this one company. She wants to do event planning, so meaning she wants to do weddings and to do concerts and stuff like that. She wants to be the person putting those things together, like a coordinator. So with this ice cream thing, it's actually allowing her to get into that industry. She went out and actually applied for a job with this event space, this big event space downtown Raleigh. She actually went there and applied for a job not that long ago, maybe a week or so ago. I'm taking, and they actually told her they won't hire. They said they won't hire, and I think she's just getting out of college, and this is what she wanted to do with her business. She wanted to actually uh, start her own event service business. She was a little disappointed because she said she never been this long and couldn't find a job, and they told her they won't hire. And it was hard for her to get into break into this industry. The ice cream cart has now gotten her into that industry. What it done, she had the actual company. The actual company that she went out there and applied to get a job for. They actually called her about her ice cream cart, and they want to pair up with her and want her to start bringing her ice cream cart. They want to do joint ventures where she bring her ice cream cart to different events and stuff that they have at that event center. And I asked her, I said, "Do you tell them that you had applied for the job there?" She was like, "No." She was too nervous to tell them that she had applied for the job and stuff. And they told her they didn't hire her. But here it is now with her business. They now reached out to her. So she went out to them looking for a job. They reached out to her and said, "Hey, let's do business together." And she make more money doing business with them than she would with the job. And also those weddings and stuff now. She put her ice cream cart out there to be rented, and she said she had over 150 inquiries of people coming back to her asking her about her ice cream cart. And she had somebody that wanted her to come out to Myrtle Beach this past weekend, and she said it was just too far, but they was willing to pay for transportation costs and everything for her to come out to Myrtle Beach. So it works, and she said the crazy thing about it, uh, she had taken she said in class they had talked about business and all this, and and while she was in college, her business classes and stuff, she's learned more in the last week of actually doing a business that she learned all during college, that she's learned through her college classes. And she said now she's going back on these vlogs and stuff when people are talking about starting businesses, they be talking about how hard it is and all the stuff. She's saying no, it ain't hard. No, she's telling them the same thing that we're telling you all. No, you don't have to go to legal Zoom and get them to do your fill out your LLC papers. This is how you fill them out. And all. So she's what's it called? She's now saying she knows this stuff is not that hard, and to see that she actually got money, and and it's coming. Right now, she said it's growing faster than she expected because she hasn't figured out the logistics or anything. So she was coming by here, figuring out when she can bring her people over here and actually test out the flavors so they can test the flavors. But she's in business and she got money. So it is good. It is good. And so that's what I'm coming to talk to you all about today. I cannot teach you how to get a job. And this is something that spanned from the weekend of a conversation I had where somebody was asking me to teach somebody how to get a job. And I was saying, I can't do that. I don't know how. It's been over 20 years since I had a job. And I have this conversation with my family. You know, my kids, my oldest daughter, I'm gonna ask her tomorrow. Uh, does she even? I'm gonna ask her and my nieces and nephews. Do they even remember me ever working a job? Because when I first started my business, they were very, very young. I don't even think they have no recollection of me actually working a job. They probably always know me to run my own business. I'm almost positive they don't remember me working a job because I've been doing it for so long now. Um, I know my two youngest kids don't know about me ever working a job. I'm always they my son, he was probably 1 years old when I first started my business. My daughter never I always had a business when my youngest daughter got here. So I know she don't know anything about me ever having a job. So I can't teach somebody how to get a job because I don't go out looking for jobs. I look for opportunities. When I'm out I start now this I have this one fly. I'm gonna catch him. I have this one fly. He's been here for 2 days, and every time I get ready to go get something to get him, he disappears. But here he pops up again. He must be somebody that's trying to tell me something. I have this one fly. He followed me in from the back yesterday. He's been following me for 2 days. But anyway, uh, I don't even know where to even start to go tell somebody how to go get a job because uh, because what happens, I start looking for opportunities, how to create my own job. Uh, and my mind won't even let me go to looking to how to go get a job. The stuff that I do have, like I say, I do some license holding and stuff, but that's not something that I went out intentionally looking for. That was something that came my way. It just came my way with that, and with it just been keep rolling over to different places. I don't go out and look for it; it just happened to come. I go out and look for opportunities, and so I don't know how to teach somebody how to get a job. Um, and and so for me to tell, I want to tell somebody to go to the college, or like I say, let me get this straight about the college. Um, College is still. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him tonight. But college is still good for some majors. It's good for, I think, engine. It's good. I might have to hold back. I will still say I think it's good for engineering. It's good for accounting, medicine. Not say medicine. I mean nursing, uh, medical doctor and stuff. Still good for that. You have to go for be a lawyer. I don't even know how lucrative it is to be a lawyer these days. But after that, I don't know if the other majors are even worth it. To be honest with you, I had to, I had to talk to, I had to talk to a young lady yesterday that in her 70s, and she's trying to find employment because she got to start back paying her student loans. I'm gonna catch her. She got to start back paying her student loans. And so I don't know if it's even worth it to go back if you got the money to pay. At 70 years old, you got to start paying back student loans. You got to go you got to get a job to go do it. That sucks. That sucks. And like I say, in order for you to get a job at a skilled trade, you learn that by actually doing. You don't get the job in skilled trade by going to a community college and taking up uh, and take up HVAC and take up plumbing and electrical. You actually go work for a company and they teach you. I'm going to catch them, and they teach you how to actually do it. So that's how you learn the skilled trade. So I don't even know if the community college is the way to go get a job. Uh, so I don't know how you go get a job. The people that come here to get a job from me, um, I just want somebody who will show up to come to work. So if they show up and come to work, I can find something for them to do and put them somewhere in the mix here. So I'm not really looking at nobody's resume and this and that. I'm looking at their presentation. If they come here, if their clothes are clean, if they're well mannered and stuff like that, I bring them on. But I'm not looking at their degrees or nothing like that. And the ones that I know who have these degrees, they think their degree means that they are successful, meaning because they have a master's or they have a PhD, they look at that as being success. I guess it is if you look at they was able to go through school and get those degrees. But a lot of times when they come to the marketplace, they're not able to do anything. They're not able to do anything. And like I say, I've been talking. It's crazy. I have to cut it off right there because people be watching. But it's crazy. And next in 2 weeks, the last week of this month, I'm gonna have 12 college kids coming through here. Shout out to I don't know if I can tell it yet, but shout out to the university. They sending 12 college kids. It's a program. They're from the university, but shout out to I don't want to say it now because I'll wait. And then, like I say a lot of stuff, and I don't want get something I say put a bad light on the program. But the program will probably send about 12 kids through here starting next week. They're actually teaching entrepreneurship at from the university level, and from there they actually pulled off some kids, excuse me, that's actually learning how to transition into entrepreneurs. and they were looking for something that will actually work. And shout out for them for reaching out to me. They wanted to know if appliance boot camp was something they could take and put into these kids' hands, because they telling them about business and stuff, but they need something. They need an actual business that they can actually start to put their hands on. Like that young lady with the ice cream cart, where she just grabbed the ice cream cart, and she said it ain't been 6 days. It hasn't been 6 days, and she got three or either $400 in her pocket, and haven't done her first event, and turning down events because she hasn't put the logistics and stuff together, and she got more people coming. She hasn't responded back to it. She said she got over 150 people that reached out to her. She hasn't response to all of them. I'm not going to tell where she's putting that stuff at, because she found a niche, and I don't want to blow her niche up, but yeah, she found a little niche, and she threw it out there, and she is going good. So it works, and that's what they want to do. They want to get something to put into these kids' hands and let them go. And appliance repair is something that they want to try. So we're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna read some of the stuff we got going on in the chat, and then I'm getting up out of here. Like I said, me coming on here every day, twice a day, twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays, thanking you all to buy courses, telling you all about appliance boot camp and how well it is, and you need to start businesses and stuff. Those days are done. Um, the people that need to hear it are listening to it now. People are doing it. I'm at the point now where I got my businesses now thriving and pumping the way that they need to be. We're about to get into the season. Once we get into the season and I get the rolling, and if I hit my numbers, y'all can do whatever you want to. I think everything is going to swap once I hit my numbers, because I'm not going to do it no more. Get on here and beg nobody to actually learn how to do business. So I'm gonna read some of the stuff we got on the chat. Then I'm gonna get up out of here. Hey, what's going on, Frank Evans? Quentin Hodge, say hello, Mike and ABC fam. What's happening? What's going on, Paul Brown? What's up, Mike and ABC? P. Rich Enterprise. What's up, Mike and ABC fam? All right. Quentin Hodge, just teach how to hire. Yeah, there you go. Hey, what's going on, North Carolina worker? They say good evening, everyone. All right. Frank Evans, good job, ma'am. I applied with Walmart to work on their AC and refrigeration. Didn't get the job. I got hired with a guy, and he has contracts with all the Walmarts in town. Just mail off my license. Yeah, I got him. I think I got him. Yep, I got him. Yep, got him. Yeah, see, that's what happened. Uh, uh, just mailed off my license. There you go, Frank Evans. Yeah, yeah. She went there. She said she tried to get a job, and they didn't hire her. But they don't reached out now, and they're gonna hire her to come out. They're gonna have a joint venture where they partner with her business for her to do ice cream at their venues and stuff. And she could have easily went if they were. I better be quiet because they might hear it. But they could have easily hired her and let her put that together for them. But now she got her own business, and the thing about it now, because she got her own business, her mind has changed, and she said she saw how easy that was. She whatchamacallit, she actually got business before she had finished her actual ice cream cart. She put a picture of how it was going to look afterwards, and she just said picture for reference. And hadn't even finished building it, and already was getting people trying to book it. What's up, Derek Bryan? All right, it's a 5-year apprenticeship, local 134 Chicago. We had to learn HVAC out second year and get EPA out second year. 26 years in the trade and been doing appliance repair for 4 years. Went to auto tech program. Okay, way to go, Derek. Okay, been doing appliance repair the last 4 years. Okay, yeah, appliance repair, man, appliance repair, it's hard to beat it. Like I said, I was out there today, and fixing his freezer, and and from just to be able to fix that freezer, the back freezer for him. You don't know how much that does to increase his capacity and all that stuff. And I'll, just to be able to do that through appliance repair. Appliance repair, where I'm sitting at right now, this street Paul, appliance repair will pay for all of this. It is paid for all of this right here. And the skills that I have from my appliance repair allow me to build all of this. So these hands have built this. And what you see, this concept that came out of here. Okay, Stoker reviews. The tech posted a message about his city is now requiring an electrical license in order to do appliance repair. Yeah, it ain't gonna be the last. I think New York has one coming up. Texas have one, and I think I saw that over in Seattle, Washington. They're having one. Yeah. Did y'all think? Serious business now. Did you all think that you all was gonna flip this industry, and they weren't gonna and they weren't gonna start coming trying to put put barriers up? Uh, no, that's what they do. You know, this appliance repair. Let me tell you this. This appliance repair is something that's very very powerful, and something that can change not your life, but it can change your whole family life. What I mean by that, because once you get going, you now you can actually have somebody in your family now that could do marketing, and because of where because of uh, you're in the appliance repair business doing marketing, you not only will they do marketing for your company, but they could do it for all your friends' companies. Because it's not just I'm not, it ain't like when I first got, and I've done it for 20 years. I was the only African American person out here in the whole United States almost doing it. Now, just look, I mean, we got over 1,000 people who's doing it, and all of us need the same thing. So if somebody was good at marketing, doing SEO and stuff, doing websites, they could pretty much drop into our network, and we can make them uh, very wealthy. Just they wouldn't have to go outside of our network for anything. They could just stay in our network and become wealthy, not have to compete with nobody. Because once the people in our network was to sign off on them and say, yeah, that's the person we going to. Look at all the people they will have all the time doing SEO, hosting their websites and forth. Same thing. If we have a CPA, look at it, just a CPA in Georgia. Look how many businesses we have of people down there in Georgia with CPA appliance repair business who would use Georgia. Look how many we have in North Carolina. Look how many people we have in Detroit that's doing the appliance repair. And so we could actually take somebody who was a CPA in North Carolina and in Georgia or in Detroit area. Look at all the money they could make just within our network. They wouldn't have to go anywhere. And not only that, um, if we were able to, at one point in time, we had talked about it during the national conventions, coming together and pooling our resources and making a run at something. Just think if we do it, we got the money to do it. We got the money to actually pool our resources and actually make a stance on something. You know, like I say, I'm working with this group from the university. I'm hoping to hear more back from them because that's something that they're talking about, making a run on something national. So I'll find out more about it as we get moving. Not going to come back to you all with it, but that's what they're talking about. They're talking about making a run national with this appliance repair, and I think it's something that they can do, and we all partner in together. Something we might be able to do to help each other. But yeah, so we got the resources to do it. You know, because 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 that appliance repair and what happened with appliance repair, we don't have to go we don't have to go to no, we don't have to go to our community that's broke. No, our community supposedly is broken, so they're not able to, they don't have the money or don't want to part with the money to actually fix their appliances. So we're going over to a community that has excessive money People who don't mind paying $300 to get their dryer fixed. People don't mind paying $400 to get the washer fixed. And we're taking that money out of that community and bringing it back to our community where we have all these I have all these opportunities waiting for us. So we can take the money from go over there to Chapel Hill, North Raleigh, Cary, Mooresville, um, provide goods and services there, pull that money off, bring it back here to Selma, take it over there to Rocky Mount, put your businesses, put your money there, and build up businesses that can compete, build the area up. And I thought I got them. I see them coming back, and you can compete. So that's why they cutting that. They're gonna start cutting the doors off of that. I've told you all. I told you all. You can't sit here for 2 years watching and seeing everybody moving and making moves and making money, and you're gonna sit here and just be entertained. It's not for that. It's for you to come in and actually start making some moves. Not only that, the appliance repair was for people, your nephew, your for that guy nephew, or that the uncle that just couldn't quite get it together. Hey, put him in, let him do appliance repair. No, he can do that. He can get into the steel trades. He can do plumbing and electrical, but if not, let him go do appliance repair. He can make his money there and have a great life. Same thing with this ice cream parlor. Ice cream parlor has always been these Italian ices and ice cream has always been where a lot of the people like the mobsters stuff made their money because it was easy money. Pizza and ice cream and Italian ice and stuff. They cornered the market on this stuff. And here it is now. You all not only are y'all coming in and y'all flipping the appliance repair business. Now y'all coming in and y'all doing stuff. Y'all stepping into the ice cream. And the ice cream is not something you come into broke. This is something that you had to have money to come into. It used to be it took you $300,000-400,000 to build an ice cream parlor like this. Um, if you were going to do it. But if we finding out with the skill set that we're bringing and we're bringing in the money from our appliance repair business, we can easily build one up in about 2 to 3 years that eventually make you 500,000 or plus a year. And they're not going to let you come in and start getting into that money like that. No, we talk about real money. We're not talking about somebody talking about I'm going to do some forex and I'm going to be doing some multi-level marketing. We talking about real money. And now when you start talking about ice cream, not only talking about real money, now you're talking about real hard assets. You talk about property, commercial property. You talking about commercial property. You talking about going back and getting that commercial property that we think is no good in our old communities. When they cut those roads through our old communities, it won't by accident they put those high traffic volume roads in those African American communities. Back in the day, I saw what we call Diamond Dave was talking about with the lead and all that stuff in the water system. But back in the days, gasoline had lead in it. So when your car was driving, it was blowing out lead out the back because they had lead and gas to keep the engine from knocking. So that's why they cut those roads, those high volume roads through the black neighborhood. They knew what lead to do. So they wanted the cars to be blowing all that lead not in their neighborhood, but in your neighborhoods. And so now all the lead is out the gas, and the car. Now they got electric cars, but they got all these freeways coming through the hood for all this traffic, and they got commercial properties on the corners that you can buy for $3,000-4,000. You buy that property and you throw you a little ice cream parlor on there, like I'm doing, and you can go buy a shipping container, throw it on there, and you making money, and you can actually change the community. And so with that, nobody's gonna let you just have fun and get into that. This is a game we play. I was talking to people I was in a meeting this past Friday, and I was telling them that I was telling them as us as African Americans, we got to tighten up. Here it is in 2024. You're gonna tell me that we can't? We was arguing. If they hear it, I don't mind. We argued for almost 2 hours about if African Americans could afford to buy a fish plate off of off of a food truck. They want to have an event, but every time we have an event for us, the thing is, we can't afford to buy no food. You need to give us food vouchers. You need to give us food. It's 2024 and you can't buy a fish plate. I don't think you need to be at the event partying it if you can't afford to buy a fish plate. You need to be working or getting a skill set together. You don't got the time to mess around in 2024 if you can't afford to buy a fish plate off a food truck. But we having that conversation. And I was telling them, we in trouble. We having that conversation, but at the same token, I say you go look at the Hispanics. They're saying, hey, if you want your business to be on this banner when we have our festival, hey, you better bring me $250. I ain't gonna pay for my people. My people are gonna come, and my people are gonna buy out your product when they get here. So if you want to be a part of that, and you want me to push you to my people, you bring me $250, and just to start, it goes up to $2,500, and they already got major sponsors, and here it is, they have actually gone and took their stuff back from the town. They told the town, we don't need you all to put it on. All we need you all to do is block the streets and bring the stage out here. We got the money and everything else to do everything. No, just block the streets off and put the stage. We're gonna take care of everything else. But when it comes to us, we have to argue for 3 hours about who's gonna buy a fish plate. Who's gonna buy us a fish plate? And I'm saying we in trouble. We're in trouble if that's where we're at. That's where it came with. Can you teach them to get a job? No, I can't teach nobody to get a job. I don't know how to get a job. Well, you can. I was telling somebody. They was like, you don't want to help us. No, I do want to help you, but it's the mindset. Because I'm thinking, I'm saying you can afford to do it. You can do it on your own. You don't need us to give no. We don't need to give handouts to us anymore. But if your mindset is, we can't afford it, we need the help, then I can't. We're not going to be able to do anything because you don't believe you can do it. I got to get you to believe in and want to do it on your own before you can actually do what that young girl done. And that young girl came and looked at my ice cream cart. She said to herself, I can do this. This ain't nothing. And it sparked it. And she believed it. And it worked. And so here she is. She done made $300 in less than a week. I'm putting that thing out there. They ain't done the first event. These are people who have never seen her or never tasted the ice cream. They sent her $100 deposit over online. So it works. So if you think you're gonna if you think that you're gonna get by and not have to battle for this appliance repair business, you're in trouble. They coming. They coming. Might as well get ready. You might as well get ready. And if you're somebody who done waited and keep watching and stuff and call me every other month talking I'm going to buy the course and stuff, don't buy it. Don't buy it. That's all I can say. Don't buy it. You see, everybody's making a move to cut things off because there ain't gonna be so much. There ain't gonna be so much stuff you're gonna be able to do here before long. No, you ain't gonna be able to go work no job that doesn't require you to actually do anything. You think you're gonna go somewhere that's doing something repetitive that they can actually get a robot to do, like something they can automate? Your job's gonna be gone. And if you don't know how to go out here and fix something or know how to go out here and create your own opportunities, you're gonna be in trouble. So just keep watching and just keep being entertained and just wait about 2 more years. Wait about 2 more years that you're gonna be in trouble. But they have a place for you. They'll put you in prison to create jobs for other people. They'll give something for you. They'll put you on welfare and give you a supplement and let you go to school so that the teachers have a job teaching you something that you can't go out here and use. So they'll do that. Just something to keep makeshift work that they can put you on. But you won't be able to climb out. You won't be able to climb out. Derek Grant. It's a combination of electrical appliance and refrigeration knowledge. That's good stuff. Good combination, man. Free Right Enterprise LLC. Mike, you're right about the jobs out here. I made more today on 2 service calls than I make on my job in 20 hours. Yeah, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. P. Rick, I have a question for you, Mike. What formula do you use to calculate your trip fee for jobs that are a little outside of your service area? I still use $85 per hour. So I look and see how much windshield time. You know, if it's gonna take me an hour to go there, an hour to come back, I do 85 twice. And if it's gonna be a return trip, you better do 85 at least 3 times. If you're gonna have to go get a part, then go back. So you need to do that 85 that drive time at least 3 times minimum. Yeah, there you go. See, look at this. Way to go, Mr. Ho. This is why this is dangerous. What we're doing, because uh, no, it's not me. I don't have to be here anymore. No, it used to be it would just be one person that knew everything, and you had to get all the information from them, and then that person they could take that person out, and everything stops because nobody was ever really taught how to do anything. We're just following a leader. Because I've taught you all how I actually do business and stuff. I don't have to. I don't have to say anything, Mister O. He exactly told him what's your hourly cost of doing business, and then what is your hourly rate based on what you need to charge to cover your expenses and make your desired profit. All right. If you understand that, then you have to answer the question. That's exactly what he's saying. How much you charge per hour? That's what you do. You charge the drive time, add it in there. How long it'll take you to actually drive out there. So what happens is if I get off the internet right now today, if I said okay, I'm not uh, I'm not gonna do I'm not gonna do this no more. I'm done. It wouldn't stop it. It's gone now. It's everywhere. So many people can actually teach you all how to actually do this appliance repair business. Not only that, now they branched off and they're doing all businesses. The ice cream, they're doing Jesus Christ. Just about any business. 'Cause the basic knowledge of business is universal. So once you know how to run one business, you can pretty much run just about any business. So now these guys and these young ladies are now learning how to really run a business, how to really do it. You can't stop them. So now they're starting to come out and compete, and nobody wants no competition. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody wants no competition. Everybody, I'm the only crazy person that give away my business secrets to create competition. All right, they networking. But once again, I'm getting off here a little early tonight. It's Martin Luther King's birthday, so I want to get out and go spend a little time with my family before it's too late. If you hadn't already, they just told you, hey, some of the states now are starting to require you have a contractor's license to work on some of these appliances. Don't wait and get caught out there. Don't wait and say, oh man, I should have done it back in the day, blah blah blah. Uh, okay, Mr. O said, wait, Mike, let me get him the formula real quick. Go right ahead, Mr. O. I'll give you some minutes. Mr. O giving him the formula for figuring out its cost of doing business or something. But anyway, uh, don't sit out here waiting and then have to come back later and say, "Oh, I wish I had got into it. I could have got in on it. I remember when that thing was $800 to $500. I could have got in then, but I didn't do it. Don't do that and talk to you. I have to I have to explain that to your grandkids and stuff because I'm telling you, this right here is something that you can take and you can have something for everybody in your family to do. From you got to have back end office work. You got to have the front end where somebody's actually going out there to the technicians, going out there actually fixing the appliances. You got to have an insurance agent. Just think if we had an insurance agent in North Carolina, or we had an insurance agent uh, in Atlanta, Georgia. Then everybody say, "Hey, we're gonna use you to give all. We're gonna buy all our insurance from." He could stay just in our network and make money. Just imagine now people are getting into real estate. We got money to really buy real estate now. And just think if we had an architectural engineer, but we said from now on, all of us going to come to you and get all our design work and stuff done for you to actually do. So we have our network is coming together. Our network is coming together. We'll be able to do it. Just think if no if if where we're going with the money that we're going to be that we're getting, and now that we're intentional, we know what to do with. We know not to go out here and blow it on no crazy stuff like we would have done 15, 20 years ago. We now know we're going out and we're creating other businesses, we're buying assets and all that stuff. Just imagine where we're going to be at in the next 10 to 15 years. Where we're going to be at. Somebody told me today, one of my friends, they're thinking about buying the course, him and his son, and he was like, what you call my son been researching, and he said he been on the internet, and everywhere he go, he's like somebody was talking about they learned some of this stuff from you, but he was like, man, I just want to let you know your stuff is out there. And I was like, yeah, man, appreciate it. But yeah, just think everywhere they're going to look, and they're saying us coming back up, saying, hey, this is how I learned how to do appliance repair. Up until then, one no such thing as you going out getting no appliance, going out studying appliance repair, and you're gonna go out and work for somebody. Unless you go work for Sears or Whirlpool, these small companies won't gonna hire you. They won't. They won't gonna hire you. Because if that was the case, there's been a lot more African Americans in the business prior to the last 3 to 4 years. Now, y'all, I think y'all might be the majority in there now. All right. Okay. Slick say he's doing real estate through appliance repair. All right. Slow money but sure money. Sure is. I think it's somewhat good because I was talking to the young lady about that too. She was talking about she had an idea how she wanted her ice cream cart to look, and she said she started building it, and she realized the way she had it, it wasn't going to be practical. So she actually had to make some changes, and then from there, she said once she gets moving with it going, she's gonna probably have to make some more changes. And I was like, that's the good thing about having that slow money, not having a lot of money. Because if you got a lot of money, you'll throw all your money at something hoping you can make it work. And by the time you figure out it ain't gonna work, you got so much money into it, and you can't make a turn. You almost then is stuck to stay with it because you made a bad decision, and you got to try to force it to work. Well, versus like here with the ice cream parlor. If I had a bunch of money to come in and put $300,000 or $400,000 in this ice cream parlor to start, I would have been all messed up because it wouldn't have been functional. Because I would have put my money there thinking this is the way it is, and then once I got going, I found out it didn't work that way. I would have to go and throw away all of my all that money I just spent to fix it up another way. Versus the way I started, I started just enough to get in the door, and as I started to work and progress and make my improvement, I knew that every time I need to move something this way or that way, and it didn't bother me because I was making the improvements anyway. And if I kind of grew with the company. Now, if you buying a franchise or that somebody have done it for 20 or 30 years, they done went through all these things that I'm going through now. But with that, you can throw your money in that because they already done figured it out and you good money. All right, they networking. All right, okay, there you go. Way to go, Mr. O. Mr. O gave him the actual formula. Once again, I want to thank you all for watching. If you go to appliancebootcamp.com, you can sign up for the course. If you don't want to sign up with the course, that's good. Don't sign up. What they say, winter is coming. Don't sign up for the course. Winter is coming. But if you do sign up for the course, uh, it'll be a life that you wouldn't be able to imagine. Once again, thank you all for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.